Previously on Into the Yonder Void, we carried on our fight that I thought was well over, but it turns out it wasn't. But the hallway we were in had a shitload of crazy goofy eyes that were shooting crazy goofy lasers at us. And we all got our fair share of licks and our licks in, and we barely escaped with our lives. But then now shit just came in one-handed. We caught them one-handed, and he said we are doomed and we have to shag ass out of town.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Good. What is up, nerds? Welcome to the podcast.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas, I play Gil.
I'm Lindsey and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is Season 2, Episode 58.
It's 59.
59. Sorry, this is Season 2, Episode 59.
59.
Tomato.
Summer of 59.
That's what
Is that what you were just saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's good.
59.
Anything
The
else?
sex number.
We're 10 away.
What?
10 away from the good one. 10
The sex
away.
number?
Lindsey.
10
Not in front of the
away.
podcast.
Get that out of there. What are you doing? Think of the children.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question. Wow. I almost did the MVPC. We know.
Around the MVPC.
Bush.
Tell them what you like about them.
Around the MVP campfire question.
Tonight's Around the Campfire question comes from one of our patrons, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Andrew, yeah.
And Andrew wants to know, what would your character order as a last meal?
Ooh. This ties in with our other one we asked.
And tonight we're going to start with Fee.
So would this last meal be taking place like currently in this season? So if it was happening, like say I died tomorrow in game, I would say my last meal
Why
would
are you
probably
referring to why are you breaking the fourth wall?
I don't know. Am I?
Yeah,
Do I
because you said
always?
game.
You said this season,
This
you said
season
in this
and
game.
game.
Well, I think she meant season as in Eladrin season.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, that
yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
But
That's
the game
usually what I'm
thing,
talking
I
about.
can't cover you there.
I can't go for
I
that.
can't defend you on that.
Okay. Instead
You're a
of
damn fool.
after that in this.
You're embarrassing both of us.
So if it happened this week, like today, I really like this nut and berry salad. That used to be kind of my go-to. It's easy to travel with. I just put little bits of some nice little sweetener in it and maybe like some syrup. And
You're describing a pie at this
I'm
point.
Buddy the Elf. Yeah, and just some really sweet goodness, and it just tastes so good with the nuts and the berries, you know?
That would be your last meal?
Yeah.
I'm jealous of Fee's metabolism. Just keeping that body with all that sweets she's eating.
All right, Nezrah.
If I knew that I was going to meet my demise, I would actually
Go for fries.
fast, and I wouldn't have a last meal, because knowing what I know about about anatomy, your muscles loosen after you die, and I would want to be spared that embarrassment. I'd want to keep some dignity.
I was not expecting
You still
this.
shit yourself.
It's just icicles.
Thank you for that
Icy
very
poop
outside the box answer, Nezrah. Gil.
So I don't eat a whole lot, actually, but my Aunt Una made this stuff frequently. she didn't have a name for it, but it was like this meaty, stewy porridge that had chunks of meat, and it had this like tangy, coppery zest to it. And she played things by ear. She'd keep like even some bone in there, so you get the little bony surprise and stuff. But yeah, it was some good sludge. I liked it.
Over there eating people. Thank you, Gil.
Don't Google
And-
bony surprise.
Can.
Actually, I have this written down.
Okay.
I was saving this answer.
Let me find it. All right. Berries and toast,
Okay.
bananas, tomato pie, chocolate pudding, honey cakes, nuts, dried apricots, cheese, assorted varieties, and a bowl of jelly.
That would be your last meal?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good
you've
call.
Done some thinking about this.
Yeah,
Any particular reason you chose those things?
because I like them.
Stupid.
All right. Well, thank you, Can.
You're welcome.
All right. Shall we get started?
God.
When we last left off, you guys were just recovering slightly from that climactic battle in the tunnel.
Just
in
a
the
bit of a
hallway.
sit down.
Just having a bit of a sit down when as Gil mentioned, a one-handed bandit ran inside Shade and indicated he looked pretty beat up, and then he indicated that you guys had to leave town tonight. Something bad has been happening.
I'm sorry, one-handed bandit. Keep going.
Was it worth it?
Well, shit, how do we get out of town right away? I guess.
Didn't you say you knew somebody that could give you guys a ride?
Yeah, I guess we could go to Vanessa. I think her name is Vanessa.
Wait, who's
Or we
Vanessa?
go. Wasn't there someone Shade was talking to get us to that one?
Shouldn't
City
you ask
beneath the
him? He's
waves?
right there.
Oh,
I pointed Shade.
I'm asking you out of person.
Oh.
I just was trying to remember.
You had
that
some,
was a thing,
You
right?
had some feast tank on
Like
your
that's
way.
where he went.
He gave you guys the general direction.
Where we
and he
need to
also-
go, not a way
Yeah.
out. I guess that boat that Vanessa has might be the best option. Do you guys want to shag us to the docks? Maybe we could sneak his.
Okay, I don't think we really have any other options. Can we trust this Vanessa? Okay.
We'll see what it's like there. We might need to just leave without Vanessa knowing about it.
Yeah, if Vanessa's not trustworthy, then just kill Vanessa.
Whoa, wait. We don't want to kill anyone.
Well,
I know we just killed a bunch of people, mostly me, but we don't want to kill Vanessa. Like that, she doesn't deserve that.
are we gonna get Biscuit?
Luckily, he's still in the water, but we should make that a priority.
Okay, so
Also,
not to interrupt, but if you guys leave, I would suggest using alleys to get to the port, and I can try to give you guys some cover so that in case anybody comes after you immediately, they get waylaid.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna start rubbing my hands together, and they're gonna turn shadowy, and I'm gonna use my BAM card,
Oh,
and I'm going to try and cast an enhanced version of Pass Without Trace that
Okay.
writhes us in shadows and stuff.
nice.
I'm gonna say, Mom, I don't know if you're listening, but we could really use your help right now. We got the law on our asses. And a bunch of shadows gonna emanate out from me and start encompassing everyone.
you guys see as he does that, you see Gil's eyes his one weird eye start to glow a little bit, almost like a blood red color, as if in response. And yeah, and going around all wonky. And suddenly you guys are just like kind of enshrouded in this like, it's both darkness, but it's almost like you guys can't look directly at each other. Like it's almost like you guys are forgetting about each other the
Oh,
moment
weird.
you look.
I like to think like if you focus on where they are, they disappear, but like they kind of show up again if you like turn your head a little bit.
That's kind of what I'm thinking of. And also, yeah, like it's almost like you forgot what you were even looking at right there. Like you go to look at Nez and then you're just kind of like,
what the fuck
shit.
was that?
Wow.
What was that?
That's cool.
And a beefed up pass without a trace. Gil, roll a d20 for me.
All right. It's an 18.
All right. This pass without a trace is going to give you a plus 28 to stealth
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Damn.
for the next hour.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. I can't see shit, but let's go.
Loom, did you see the prince at all when you were searching for shade?
I did not know.
Like, where the fuck did he go?
Unfortunate.
I was supposed
I'm
to keep him
sure
safe.
he's somewhere pilfering through people's belongings and taking what he wants and then wearing it around and not giving it back.
It did look like you got your shield back, though.
It wasn't my shield. I took that from him.
Oh, well.
Suck it.
I mean, eye for eye
He
situation.
took my
a little
boots
bit.
and my pants.
That's true.
So you still owe something else to steal.
That's true. That's an excellent point, Gildebrand.
Well, hopefully we'll find him along the way.
Let us talk and walk.
Yeah.
All right, I'll lay down some cover in case, and yeah, you guys be careful and take care of Loom for me, and yeah, I'll see what I can do about. Oh, jeez, this is gonna be a big mess to clean up. Fortunately, I happen to be a few people at the town council, so that works out in our favor. Okay.
I'm sorry that you lost your hand, by the way. Maybe
this?
Yeah.
And he just holds up the stump. Yeah, it's, sometimes when people attack you, you lose things, but, if they weren't attacking, then I wouldn't have lost it. And trust me, they're way worse off than I am now.
Well, if this is any recompense for your trouble, I hand him like a leather glove out of my bag.
Here's a thing you can't use now.
Also,
I mean, just tug it over the stump, yo.
can his hand grow back if he's a changeling?
That is a weird assumption, Fee.
I was asking out of character, but yeah.
Stop doing that.
Sorry.
We're not lizards.
Okay, well, I mean,
You're thinking of a chameleon.
if you want something a little bit more than the glove, it works pretty slow, but I am working on a Fee-generation potion I'd be willing to part with. For free, for the safety, even though that hurts, but...
No, that's okay. You keep whatever that is. I'll be fine with the glove, and he shoves it over his hand.
All right.
Fucking fuck off with your potion.
That might grow my hand
that's
back.
okay.
No.
Fuck you.
Experimental potion.
Can I go and check to see if the heart and the bone are still there?
If you were to look for it, you'd see just a pile of like ash.
All right.
Does
The bone is
Nez,
still there, but
I
not
would
the
like to
heart.
grab that.
does Nez still have antlers? Because that was supposed to be
do.
the deal.
He currently still has the antlers.
Ugh.
Watch your head when we leave.
Yeah, I really hope that he takes those away soon.
Yeah, I was thinking he would take him away right away.
That's something that a reasonable and nice entity would do.
We should probably stop talking about him in case he does more weird shit to you.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe he's a cool guy in a weird spot.
You guys gonna head out?
Yes.
Okay. You guys, Shade leads you guys to like kind of a side hatch passage. It's about 2 foot tall and 2 foot wide, but it is kind of like a secret passage in the side of the wall that leads out into the side alley.
Secret Ellie.
So you guys can kind of scoot your way through there. Might be a little
Yeah.
bit difficult for you navigating through it, Nez, but you would be able to do it if you take your time with your antlers.
I'll bring up the rear then, so I don't
Okay.
hold everybody else back.
Okay. Eventually, you guys are all out in the alleyway. And you guys know that the port is... You guys are kind of... When you come out there, you guys are closer to the kind of the western side of the city. But you know that the port is the east and northeast side of the city.
All right. Let us go. Make the
All right.
night. What time of day is it?
Now it's getting close to late afternoon.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it's getting into evening.
Excellent.
A little bit of dusk action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and roll stealth, you can add a plus 28 to it.
Cool.
55.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
29.
Jesus.
Did you roll a 1?
Oh wow. I rolled pretty bad too. Plus 28.
Mm-hmm.
39.
32. While I'm sneaking, I'm going to try to keep an eye out of any sign of the prince. I know,
Okay.
but...
You can give me a perception check as you're kind of walking.
Okay.
Is anybody else doing anything while you guys are moving along?
Can you take these antlers away now, please?
You don't hear any response,
Oh.
Nez.
Did you fucking free him? Like, he's just like possessing a creature now and
oh
is
my
gone?
gosh. That'd be so fun.
Probably.
17 for perception.
Okay, so you'll keep your eyes peeled for the prince. But at the moment, you don't see anything.
Oh my god, what did you do?
I unleashed the devil.
Fuck.
Running with the devil.
Yeah, I'm looking around as we go.
What are you
Trying-
looking for in particular?
Anything that seems suspicious, dangerous,
Okay.
useful.
Give me a perception check.
That's smart.
20.
20. Okay, so as you guys are like kind of crossing the road to get to the other alleyway, you notice off in the distance, almost the edge of your sight, you can see a group of 5 Inquisition members marching down the street towards your direction. They're still a ways off, but...
Guys, look.
Bless you. What?
Inquisition members.
And if Can points it out, you guys can all see the Inquisition.
Is there an alleyway we could slink into?
Yeah, it's right across the way. You guys can head into that alley.
All right, let's go this way. Hold my hand. We should hold our hands so we can see. I mean, feel where where everyone is. Let's see with our hands then.
Kill has a eye in the palm of his hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys head into the alley. And
So is what's his name? Shade, is he still leading us?
No.
Okay.
Shade went off on his own.
All right, so I'll be in front.
Okay. Yeah, what is your marching order?
Bring it up
You
the
got
rear.
Gil in the front. You're in the rear, Nez.
I want to be second.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go. Yeah.
All right, and Loom will be behind Fee. So he'll be right in front of Nez.
All right, so I'll reach out and I'll fumble for Can's hand. Do you reach out?
Yes.
Okay.
And then doesn't reach out for anybody else, just you two.
Into the sunset.
I'm none the wiser that no one else is there.
Reach out and touch Fee.
So, yeah, you guys make your way. And then, Gil, since you're leading, give me a general intelligence check.
Oh, farts. Oh, dirty 20.
Oh.
Nice,
look
nice,
at
nice.
You.
Gil, you have zero problem finding the port. You remember from when you guys were first approaching the city where it was, and you can easily tell based on the layout where in relation to where you are, the port is. And it doesn't take you long at all. You guys spend maybe less than 10 minutes walking to the port, and eventually you guys come out of the alleyway and you see just an array of ships parked at the port, including the sails of the ship that belong to this mystery woman that Gil knows.
All right, I think I see Veronica's ship. What kind of ship is it? Like, how much of a crew does it usually have?
Well, let's see here. I want you to roll a d8 for me.
That's a 6.
It is a galleon.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so it's a pretty big ship. It is parked right now. We can pilot it, but not well. We need the big crew to do it, but we could probably just sneak away on the boat. I know that who was that guy? That guy in that building, he told us not to bring anyone else with us when we leave, with some sort of ominous, eerie, precog magic of some kind.
The architect?
What is that?
The guy that you're referencing?
Yes, that guy. Yeah, didn't he say not to take anyone with us?
Possibly.
Don't leave with anyone you didn't arrive with. Ooh. Does Biscuit count as an anyone?
You guys asked that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we verified.
And he was like, it's a fish. That's not a person.
All right, so we need to be on the lookout for Biscuit, and we need to take this boat and let no one see.
And also be on the lookout for the prince because I'm supposed to be keeping him fucking safe.
Yeah, sure, whatever. So the
Calling out to Biscuit.
Yeah.
You're fishy.
It just gets out and starts walking, has sneakers.
Cigar. Hey, how's it going,
It's
G?
me, Biscuit.
So
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
another thing, this boat is going to be tied down in several spots to the dock. So we need to
Almost
sneak
like
up
it
to
was
a different
docked.
spot and then loosen her up and then get on. Like, we can't just get on the boat and then just scoot away. I don't know how much you guys know about the boats, but
Says the guy who says parked.
trust me, man, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if you are looking for Biscuit, then you can go ahead and give me a perception check, Can.
I don't think I ever saw Biscuit.
I will help Can.
Otherwise, I would help.
You're going to help? So now you
You
have
could help
advantage.
with the prince.
I'm going to point to a roundabout where we last saw Biscuit.
I mean,
14.
if he's not
Okay.
just around, I don't think I'm going to see him.
He's supposed to be around. He came here with us.
Okay, so yeah, you said you got a 14. So yeah, you're looking out and yeah, you think you see a glimmer of a rainbow-colored fish out a ways.
Huh.
You start trying to summon Biscuit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want to like try to do anything like more visual or
It won't
he's
be
pretty
able to
easy-
see us.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I might splash in the water just a little bit with my hand.
Okay.
Could talk to him.
He'd have to be closer.
Oh.
Yeah. Nothing. He doesn't seem to catch your attention.
God damn it, Biscuit.
Yeah. He's a little ways out there, but yeah. And it's not like he can crane his head up and see that far. All right. So you guys are gonna get closer to the ship.
Yep, and I'm going to try and scan the area, see if I can see any signs of the prince.
Thank you.
Okay, so you two are both doing that. So go ahead and give me another perception check, Fee, and then give me a perception check, Nez.
Okay.
I didn't percept shit. I actually went blind.
Ooh. 21.
You see a variety of people, mostly tiefling, kind of milling about, Fee. The non-tieflings that you see, you do see a couple of humans. They seem to be on board the different ships. A little bit away from you, you see these two people that look like they're cloistered away in a very serious conversation. They're both leaning against the wall, talking, and it seems a bit tense. One of them is completely covered in like cloaks and scarves, and the other one is like kind of this portly, dwarvish looking, maybe like a half dwarf or something, person, and they're talking very tersely to one another, but you can't hear the content of their conversation.
Can I try to move a little bit closer just to eavesdrop a little to see if I can hear his voice?
Okay. Yeah, you should have no problem doing that with your stealth.
It's Darkman and Gimli.
Yeah. And Gil, are you got your eyes on the ship?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at the ship and you can see there's crew aboard walking around. It looks like some of them look like they're winding down. They're doing some of the kind of closer to evening activities, putting away rope. They're stacking boxes but that seems to be kind of a little bit of a skeleton crew on there right now. So you could assume based on your history that in this instance, most of them would probably already be at a tavern.
How many are there?
You can see 6 on deck.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to get on the boat. I'm going to talk to these shitheads. Can you guys start untying the boat from the dock while I do this?
I had already walked away a little.
Yeah, Fee already walked away, but you got Can and Nez there.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Fee? All
You can
right.
see Fee wandering away right now.
Well, we can't see her. But,
Oh, yeah, it's true, yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully she finds her way. And then I'm going to make my way towards the platform that leads onto the ship.
The gangplank?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you see there's one person that's like coming down as you're approaching. They like their eyes flick to you for just a second and then just move away as if they're just not even really aware that you're there.
And they walk past?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Or I'm going to find a place maybe among some crates or something. Okay. And I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
I'm going to fashion myself in such a way that I look like one of the guards that we had seen earlier and talked to. So I'm wearing the same like leather armor and stuff, and I'm gonna walk with a confident air up the gangplank towards the crew.
Okay, yeah, you're just walking on up there. Are you no longer worried about stealth at the moment?
Right, I'm just walking up there.
Gotcha. So yeah, you march on up and on board, and as you approach, you can see that several of these crew members just kind of like look at you a little bit like suspiciously, and one of them approaches a kind of a short, gnarled looking, like very seaworthy woman. She's maybe a half elf. She walks over.
Yes, how can we help you, guard?
Are you the captain of this vessel?
I am not the captain of this vessel, but I don't understand why you're aboard unless our paperwork is not in order.
That is what I was just going to come and inform you about. There is an issue with your paperwork, and we need everyone
Which document?
The inventory supply list.
Give me deception.
Natural 20, 30.
She like her brow like crinkles and she like looks around.
Well, I wasn't in charge of that document. What's the issue with it?
There's some suspicious material on the list and we're going to have to inspect your cargo. But we need everyone off the ship as soon as possible so we know you don't mess with your inventory. I'm sorry this is a formality, we must do so.
Well, she like looks around. Well, I do not have the authority to exodus everyone from the ship. Plus, there are members of this crew that cannot leave the ship, so that would be impossible.
I'm gonna stare at them for a second, and I'm gonna be like, I'm trying to do this in a calm and simple manner. I want you to keep your dignity, and I do not want to cause a scene for you and have to bring more guards. But this is a very serious inquiry given the storms that have been going around. So I must ask you again, find your commanding officer and get everyone off this ship immediately.
Go ahead and give me persuasion. You can have a +2.
26.
She like kind of shirks away.
I'll go get the captain, and we'll get this sorted. Stay there, though.
And she like immediately just dusts off in a direction. You watch her go to like the main cabin and open the door, look around, and then go inside.
I look at the other guys. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, long night, really busy.
Yeah, you're telling us, man. Nez and Can, you guys see that the ship is tied off in 5 spots, 3 on one side of the dock, 2 on the other side. What would you guys like to do?
I'll take the 3 over here.
No, I'll take the 3 over there.
All right, so you guys divide and conquer. I'm just going to need a general low DC dexterity checks just to see if you guys can get those knots undone. 3 for you, Nez, and high or low, Can?
High.
3 for you as well.
11, 10, 18.
20.
6.
Okay.
15.
Okay, so you're easily able to get 2 of the ropes off, Can. There's the third one you're actually having trouble with. You're struggling with it a little bit. It seems weathered. But you cut it?
Yeah.
With what?
With my
Strength.
with my sharps.
With my karate chop.
Winning personality.
With my dagger.
My sharp wit.
Yeah.
You cut it loose.
Cut him
you
with your
realize
words.
after you have cut this third one that this belongs to a different ship.
I was gonna say, I thought there were 2 on her side.
Yeah. Nezrah, you struggle with
They've
2
got
of them
other ropes.
slightly. They're not too bad. You just have to take a little bit longer. These knots are whoever did these knots did a fucking good ass job. Way better than the ones on Can's side. But yeah, you're able to undo them all.
Cool.
All right, and now the ship is no longer secured with rope. You know that it will probably also, well, maybe you guys probably wouldn't know this, but Gil would know that the anchor's probably down at this point. Fee.
Yeah.
You get closer. Do you speak Dwarvish?
No, common, Elvish,
So
Sylvan.
as you get closer to the conversation, you hear like like you just hear them kind of arguing in Dwarvish, but you don't understand.
Okay. Do I recognize the prince's voice?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Come on now. 13?
If one of them was the prince, they're doing a good job of disguising their voice. It's very hard to tell. They both sound pretty similar, and maybe it's the guttural tone of the language. But yeah, it's hard to discern.
If I were to say something, they'd immediately see me, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, maybe.
Unless, could I use minor illusion to carry a sound?
Sure.
I'd maybe move it over to his... I'm trying to think of how I can, like, move it so maybe the other person wouldn't hear, and I'd have it like a whisper, maybe.
Okay. You can make a whisper sound.
Okay, yeah. And I'll just basically be whispering, like, Prince, is that you?
And who are you putting this on?
I'm going to be sending it to... I guess I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know which one it is. Probably the one that's more... You said one was covered in scarves and more, like, hidden.
Mm-hmm, yep.
So probably to that one, just to see.
Okay, so you cast Minor Illusion, you whisper, Prince, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as the one you cast it on just kind of like pauses in their conversation for a second, looks around. You can't see their face or anything like that, but you can see that they're looking around, like confusedly, and then shrugs and then goes back to the conversation.
I was hoping I'd see a little bit more. It'd be so creepy if it's not him. I might try again and just say, like, Prince, it's Fee. If that's you, scratch the back of your head.
So you whisper that?
Yeah.
You watch as the person like looks around again, like really confusedly, and then goes back to the conversation.
Fuck. So there's no sign of Prince, probably?
None of these people look like the prince.
Okay.
That you can tell what they look like.
Well, I guess at least I tried.
All right, back on board the ship. The door to the main cabin opens up, and a woman comes striding out from the cabin, Gil. And I need an intelligence check.
4.
Yeah, you recognize the face, but nothing else about her comes to your memory. You remember her specifically physically because she is quite beautiful. She is half elf. She's got long dark hair. It's a bit matted, and she's got kind of like very thick eyeliner on that's a little bit smeared, but she's got like kind of a tan complexion, and she strides forward. She's very tall. She's taller than you, and she has this like flowing cloak, this red cloak, very piratey looking, and you're starting to wish you could remember anything else about her because yeah, she confidently strides toward you and just posts up, looks you up and down. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
What can I help you with?
Did your subordinate catch you up?
Oh, she did. But I know for a fact I checked those documents. I know that the inventory is correct. I know exactly which documents went in there. And I know that there is no issue with the inventory. So, why don't you tell me why you're actually here?
I'm going to be honest with you, ma'am. We had an informant.
And then lie.
We had an informant. Believe me, we had an informant Tell us about your ship. A new person came into town warning us of the hidden cargo you keep that is not on your inventory.
She looks you up and down. Go ahead and give me a deception roll.
21.
21. Yeah, she looks you up and down. I don't know where this informant got their information, but everything is above board on this ship. We do not smuggle anything.
Are you
We are
familiar
simple
with
merchants.
the Devil of the Deep?
She stops. That sounds familiar, I suppose. Why?
I bristle a little bit. Well, he's the one who ratted you out. And
Well,
he's in town.
that doesn't sound familiar to me, so it may be slightly, but I don't know why they would inform you of anything. And if there's a devil of a deep somewhere in this city, then why don't you send them to me? Also, it's weird that you would reveal the source of your information. Aren't you supposed to keep that information private so that no one, I don't know, takes revenge on them?
Takes revenge on the informant.
Yes, if you tell the person that is informing against someone about the nature or name of the informant, then they can perform their own bit of retribution. Don't
The
you
Devil
think?
of the Deep is by no means a protected individual. He has no cards to play. He is a criminal.
So you're trusting a criminal over someone who very often frequents this port, never has any issues, keeps their crew in line, and suddenly this criminal, this ne'er-do-well, is worth more truth than someone who you know for a fact. In fact, now that I think about it, I've never seen your face before, and I know all of the guards in this city. What is your name?
I find it hard to believe that you know all the guards in this city, and I find it very confusing why you would resist so thoroughly, as given the state of things now, everyone is tense in the town. The weather is bad. Everyone's going crazy. We're just trying to be precautious. All we are asking is for you to allow us to inspect your ship, and we will get out of your hair. If there's nothing wrong, like you say, and this inventory is up to snuff, then it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes of your time. We just ask that everyone step off the boat, and then we can give a nice little check.
No.
No,
I'll ask you to leave the ship now, sir.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I see. So, what, you're going to rush in here with your guards? I'll wait.
All right. Then I walk near the gangplank and I whistle down at everyone else.
Okay.
You're going to be in a lot of trouble, lady. Once my friends get here.
And they're definitely coming. Go ahead and give me another persuasion roll.
She's like, no, don't tell Dad.
31.
She looks at you very seriously. As I said, I don't know who you are.
Doesn't matter who I am. Doesn't matter at all. If you
What is your rank,
want to
then?
stay the night in the prison, that is totally within your right to do so. We could make this really fast, or we could make it very long and excruciating. And if you're taking that route, more the merrier for me. I've been pretty bored.
I am more than willing to acquiesce to the demands of the captain of the guard, but I know you are not the captain of the guard. And as I said, I know all of the guards. So why don't we dispense with these falsehoods, and you can tell me why you're really here.
I walk up to her. Well, did they hear the whistle, first of all?
Who are you whistling to?
I was whistling down to Nez and Can.
Oh, yeah, you guys would have easily heard that whistle. Do you know what the whistle means?
Nez assumes it's the go ahead,
Okay.
and he starts making his way up the gangway.
Okay, can?
I'm gonna start making my way on if I can.
Okay. So you guys start marching up. Are you guys still being stealthy?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
How
Both of
far
you?
away is Fee? Did Fee hear a
Fee is
whistle?
probably like 70 feet away, walking around on the docks. Fee, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or actually, what's your passive again?
13.
13. You probably heard a whistle. You might not recognize. High or low?
Low.
You somehow recognize that as Gil's whistle summoning you.
Ah, fuck. Okay. As I start to head back the other way, I'm just going to take one last peek to see if he happens to have the boots that Loom had.
Give me a perception check.
I just want to make sure. God damn it. 11.
He doesn't have the boots that Loom had. You know that those were swapped again. You made him swap them in the village. However, you do recognize his pants, and those are definitely Loom's pants.
Okay. Then before I go, that changes some things a little bit. I'll use minor illusion again just to send a whisper over and say, there's not a bunch, like many leaves around here, are there?
No, not here.
I'll just say, okay, Prince, it's Fee. We need to fuck out of here. And I think you need to go
Fuck out of
to
here.
follow the trail of leaves. And I'm just going to basically still try to stay hidden and just have magic illusion kind of trailing behind me, just having this little swirl of leaves and hoping he follows.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
As I make my way over to Gil's whistle.
Yep, back to you, Gil.
Might we speak a bit more privately off to the side here? I do not want to embarrass you in front of your crew members.
Give me persuasion.
Natural 20. 35.
She looks you up and down.
Come on, lady.
All right. Right this way. And she leads you back to her cabin and opens the door and like gestures for you to go in first.
No. Can I see into the cabin from here?
Yeah, it's a very, very nice, like all wooden room. There's some lamps set up in there. Yeah, it's a real nice looking cabin. You can see there's a bed on the far side.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in, but I'm gonna hold onto the door on the other side of it, and then like gesture inside.
Gotcha. All right. You go in. She goes in. She closes the door. She tries to. Are you holding it open?
Yeah. Does it lock?
Yeah. There's a lock on the inside.
All right. If she doesn't interfere, I'm gonna lock the door.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. She lets it close, and you lock the door.
You've always been hard to convince, and then I lose my disguise.
This is gonna be spicy. I wish I had popcorn.
All right. She kind of looks very, very surprised and looks down at you. Gildebrand?
It's good to see you, Vicky.
Yes.
What? Why are you calling me that?
It is my pet name for you, if you would remember.
Why would you have a pet name for me?
You know, our shared history or whatever.
She stares at you for a second, and then she pulls a blade out of her belt. And now we're going to switch to the others. Nezrah and Can, you guys make your way to the deck of the ship.
Okay.
What are you guys going to do while you're up there?
Well, we're stealthing, and we're going to look around and look for Gil. Well, I am anyway.
Okay.
Are there any windows in the captain's cabin?
Yeah, there's a few facing out. The ones that face towards the deck are like stained glass.
So they can't see me in there.
Correct.
I'm going to start doing some exploring.
All right, you're going to do some investigation, perception. What would you like to do?
Investigation.
All right, give me an investigation check. And how about you, Nezrah?
Oh, I guess perception.
Go ahead and roll perception. What'd you get for investigation?
7.
7? Okay, no, you are... The deck of this ship is very sparse. There's only a few crew members like moving around. Yeah, you're not seeing much. You don't see any sign of Gil. You do see that there's a main cabin with the door closed. Nezrah, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You said perception?
Yes, sir.
You're like looking around and you smell like a perfume of some kind or a cologne.
Okay.
It smells similar to what you know Gil to smell like.
Okay. Can
And
I?
you kind of can sense the direction that it's going. Are you guys both standing there?
Yeah, my butt hurts.
I'm gonna click R3 and activate my hunter sense.
Everything lights up.
Follow
in the
the perfume cologne trail.
Okay, go ahead and give me survival.
You got it. This is gonna be awful.
This shit is awful. Awful.
Actually, 21.
21. Okay, yeah, you were able to pretty easily follow the scent trail to that main cabin door that's closed.
And in the meantime, I don't see any of the other crew.
You see a few other crew members, but it's very sparse up here.
Okay.
Looks like most of the crew is probably off ship.
So that like kind of freaks me out because that's the thing that Gil said that he was going to do. And now I'm confused as to why he would whistle for us when there's still other people on the ship. So now I'm even more trepidatious.
Also, with that survival, Nez, you can tell that in the last couple of minutes, the ship has moved back a few feet.
Ooh, okay. Has the sun completely set yet?
Nope, still out.
Still out. Okay. On the horizon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's disconcerting as well. Okay. Just going to keep following that cologne trail.
Okay, and Can, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just going to wander around.
Okay, you're going to wander around? Okay, and Fee, do you climb aboard the ship?
So when I get up there, do I see that anyone followed the leaf trail, first of all?
You don't see that right now.
Okay, cool. All right, well, then I'll focus on this task at hand here. And, yeah.
Are you being sneaky?
Yes.
Okay.
And, would I have seen anyone else, like, going into that main cabin?
You were not there when that happened, no. So you don't recognize anybody aboard because these two are being sneaky as well. And because of that extra special BAM card, you can't see any of your friends at the moment.
Where did Loom go?
Where's
Was he with us?
Yeah, he was following around, but
We just don't know where he is.
yeah, he just like the rest of you guys, he is somewhere.
Okay, well, I'll just inch, like, close by there and keep watch over that area to see if I see anyone.
Okay.
Or any signs of him there, Gil, or anybody.
So you'll keep looking around?
Yeah.
Okay, back to Gil. Gil, she draws a blade and holds it up towards you. Do you not remember the last time that we saw one another, Gildebrand?
It's a bit fuzzy. You know, it's been a while and I've had many imbibements, but it couldn't have been too bad. I mean, I'm a lovable guy, right? You don't want to stab me with that.
Just
That's
a wild
silly.
and crazy guy. She kind of holds the dagger out a little bit more, but doesn't get any closer. It's still a little bit outside of your range to like quickly grab. And she says, the last time we saw one another, I threw you overboard for setting a fire in the kitchen. Do you not recall that?
That could have been anybody's fire. You weren't there when it started.
It was a lot of damage done to my ship, and I had to pay a lot of money to get it replaced.
It's cool, baby. You know I'm good for it.
What's my name, Gil?
Can I try and roll a history check?
You can roll a history check, yes.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much.
Yeah, this rules.
I got a 16.
A 16, okay. Gil. 1 second.
Gives you a wrong name still. You can choose between these three names.
That's fun. I like that.
Okay. Gil, you know it's one of these 5 names.
Yes.
Her name is either Valerie, Vanessa. Shit, I put Vicky, but you already know it's not Vicky. What's that other name that you said?
I'm not helping you.
All right.
That's fair.
We'll do Veronica. So Valerie, Vanessa, Veronica, Veruca, or Violetta.
And she looks like a half elf?
Yes.
Come on, man. You know your name is Veruca. What are you playing around for?
She lowers the dagger slightly. I thought you'd forgotten.
I'm always be playing around like that, you know.
So you correctly guessed her name.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
Look, I don't want to cause trouble, and I don't want this to get nasty and bloody. But the truth is, we are in a lot of shit, and we need to get the fuck out of here, but you can't come with us. I need to borrow your ship.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
DC
man.
of 9,000.
Yeah.
30.
30.
Dirty 30.
You can see her dagger wavering. You need to borrow my ship and I can't come along?
Look, you know that I want my ship. I don't want this ship. It's a nice ship, but right now it's our only option, and we need to leave, and some magic guy said we can't take anyone else. For some reason, honestly, you would be my first choice, even over my current crew, because you know, you're very good at your job, but I don't know. I don't want to fight you. I will if I have to, though, but I don't want to.
My dear, what's to stop me from cutting you down right at this very moment? And as she says that, you see a blade appear underneath her chin, and she pauses, and you see behind her is Loom. He just holds a blade up to her chin, and she freezes.
I'm sorry, what was that again? You thought I came onto this ship without my compatriots. I told you that I don't want to cause bloodshed. Put it down.
She drops the knife and it sticks right into the floor.
That's what I thought. Now please just tell your crew to get off the ship, and if there's any funky shit on here, we got to take it off too.
What? How could you possibly pilot the ship unless you have a huge crew?
I'm an expert navigator. We will make do.
We immediately crash it into
yeah. 100%.
We're gonna sink in the ocean. That's why.
Did he say the person can't go to the city or can't travel in the boat?
Just can't come with us.
Can't come with us.
Did not specify. Don't want to take the chance.
She is kind of trembling. Well, this is a very rude meeting and encounter for someone I haven't seen in a few years. But I suppose if you're threatening my life, I have no choice. You may unlock the door and I will make our crew leave.
There is a little bit of honey to go with this bad deal. I do apologize. And then I pull out 20 gold from my inventory and put it in a sack for her.
I do not know what this will do to cover the costs, but I guess it's better than nothing. All right. It will take some time for my crew to unload the cargo. Fortunately, we've done about 3/4 of it. If you'll unlock the door and let me out there, I will have them leave.
Can I tell she's telling the truth?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to use my inspo. 12.
You don't really remember much about her. In fact, there's not much you remember at all, but you can't really trust her. That's just the sense you get. She's probably up to something. She's the captain of a ship, and she seemed very confident.
Okay. Well, I'll pull out my rapier all the same, and I'll unlock the door. After you.
She steps out onto the deck, and you can see Loom, walking behind her with the dagger to her throat.
I'm going to try and whisper quietly to him, careful with this one.
He nods. And the rest of you guys see the door open to the main cabin, and Loom leads a woman out with a knife under her chin. Okay, then you see Gil sauntering out behind.
Jeez, Loom.
Had I made it close enough to the cabin to eavesdrop on their conversation by any chance?
You would have found it to be soundproof.
Ah, okay.
But you are right there as they walk out.
And I'm gonna just sort of like step to the side.
Wait, so are we gonna kill her then?
Can says out loud.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Where is Can on the ship?
Yeah, where are you on the ship?
I'm on deck.
Okay, so you're nearby, yeah? So you can hear Can say this.
That depends on Veruca.
Wait, who's Veruca?
This fetching young lady here is the captain of this ship.
I thought it was.
And she is going to surrender it over to us, and no one's going to have to spill any blood. Isn't that right, Veruca?
She like looks out at her crew.
Yes, that is correct.
And you can see her like looking at the different crew members, and each of them kind of looks back in turn, looking very serious. A lot of them have their hands on their weapons.
You guys don't want none of this shit, trust me.
No one do anything rash.
And then Fee, what are you doing?
I'll just like, whoever's like furthest back, if I can I see them, I guess?
Yeah, you can see all this.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll just like go over on the side of, I don't know, Can or someone and be like, hey, so what'd I miss?
Well, I guess her name isn't Vanessa, it's Veruca. And
God,
I don't know if Loom is
ew.
gonna kill her or not. Maybe it's kind of up in the air at the moment.
All
Can I
right.
try to get the
Ship's untied though.
higher ground?
Yeah, you could go up to where the like the steering column is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get a bird's eye view.
Okay, so you head up there, and yeah, you can look up, or you can be like directly above where they're all at.
So how does this work? You just need us to unload the ship and leave, and you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with 6 of you going to pilot my ship?
That's right. You don't even need to unload your cargo if it's not people. Is it people?
Why would it be people?
I don't know what you got in there, y'all.
We have goods from Skullport that we are going to return here after our long trip.
That sounds like bullshit.
It's not bullshit. This is exactly what's happening. We are
She's stalling.
a completely legitimate business venture. Now, if you'll just allow me to explain for a moment, I can tell you exactly what it is that we have, and then you can decide if it's important to unload or not.
I don't care what it is. If it's not people, you don't need to unload it.
What if it's
You can take
people?
You said it wasn't people.
Well, perhaps it is. You don't know. You haven't allowed me to explain anything yet.
You're not in a good position to lie right now.
I am not lying, Gil.
It does seem like you're stalling.
So
though.
who's gonna give Loom the green light here?
I am just a little bit perturbed that my ship is being yanked out from underneath me by...
And she like tries to look at you, Gil, slightly.
a failed pirate.
Well, it sounds like maybe he's earning his pirate stripes back.
That's
I
the
agree.
name of the game here, sweetheart.
I apologize for taking what's not ours, but
Don't
you
apologize.
all need to
sir.
leave now.
Hey, you assholes. And I look over at her crew. Get off the ship now.
They-
if you value your lives.
Roll intimidation for me. And anybody else can help that if they want.
I'm gonna help.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll help too.
Okay, so how are you going to help?
I got a nat 20 for intimidation.
Oh, you're rolling it too?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, if you don't waste that nat 20, so yeah, you can also do something to intimidate. Who
You are at the top of the
yeah.
boat above
Yeah.
everyone.
and how are you two going to help, Gil?
By talking shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I will also talk said shit.
Okay, so Nez, you have a natural 20 for intimidation, and Gil, you now have advantage on your intimidation roll.
I got 17 with advantage.
All right, and what was your total, Nez?
21.
21. Nez, what do you do to intimidate?
You all need to leave now. We have your captain. This is our ship for now. We'll return it as long as nothing happens to it. But you need to vacate the premises post haste.
Okay.
So you don't do anything, you
started to
say
meander
that.
a little bit, but you got there. It's his first time being intimidated, guys.
That's true. That's true. Very good. Very good.
My supporting thing will just, I'll say, and if you don't fucking listen, we'll put you on his antlers aggressively, right through him.
Come on, Ken, say something way creepy.
I don't care what happens to you guys, but we're taking this ship. Live or die, I don't care. You're getting off the boat.
All right. So, yeah, you guys have struck an intimidating pose, and you see that several of these crew members kind of back away and then walk down the gangplank. There's 2 crew members remaining and the captain. 2 of them did not seem too intimidated.
All right. If that's how it's going to be, you're going to be chum in this ocean. And then I'm going to try and stab Veruca.
Okay.
Just in open daylight?
No, it's nighttime.
It's
Oh.
late afternoon.
No,
But there's people everywhere,
It's
right?
twilight.
sun
Sunset.
has not set.
Isn't there people all over?
Not on the deck of the ship right now.
Okay.
Since, is she like restrained?
No, she's not restrained. She just has the blade against her throat.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and get her.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Yeah, you are able to hit her.
11 regular damage and 1 psychic.
She takes the glancing blow, and then she's going to try to grapple with the knife around her throat, held by Loom. Okay, so she got... Oh, okay. Way to go, Loom. Loom, she goes to, like, pull away, and Loom tightens, brings her up into, like, a half Nelson, and points the dagger right at her throat, and then knowing that you've already stabbed her, he's just going to push in with the blade.
My God.
Ooh.
Oh, guys, no.
Yeah, it gouges her pretty good. She's... blood starts to, like, pool out.
All right. We can heal her, but you have to get off the ship.
The other crew members, like, shakily, like, they drop their weapons and they take off running.
All right, can we actually heal her? Might be over-promising there.
I can try to help.
Can I do a medicine check on her?
You can roll a medicine check.
I can help, but
I'm going to give her my potion.
Is it superior healing?
Yep.
Fine.
Nice.
you don't
Okay.
have to do that. I can help out.
That's
All right, if you can heal her, heal her.
I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
All right.
I'm going to take a little healing as well.
like a little
A
healing.
little bit for me, a little bit for you.
That's the one that's the radius, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Can I hop in there?
I'm gonna. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
huddle up
gather
a little bit.
Gather around.
She's, like, bleeding out from her throat.
You'll be fine.
Okay, so that's 6.
Hello, friend.
That's 6 right now.
Okay, so
Well-
yeah, it'll...
Stay close.
So yeah, if you guys sit there for a second, she starts to heal up.
All right, I know you're tough as nails, and I appreciate your brass balls, but you got to get off, man. You can even keep the gold.
She, like, tries to wrestle away, and then she nods. Yes, fine. I will vacate the premises.
Thank you.
Will you release me? And Loom looks at you, Gil.
Let her go.
He releases her, and she begins to walk toward the gangplank. And then she turns around right before she gets...
Pick up the pace.
Right before she starts walking down, she turns around. I will remember this, and I will get my ship back. Sooner than you might think, Gildebrand.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I won't remember this.
It's true.
And I'll never get my comeuppance.
I refuse.
She seems very slighted by that, and then she heads down the gangplank.
Now who's a bad fucking pirate? All right, we got to shag ass. We need to check the ship to see if there's anyone else on it and try and not crash it.
Are you going to take time to investigate the ship?
Yes.
Okay. We got to shag ass, but slow.
Do you want me to pull the anchor up?
Yeah, you can do that. It's fine. If there's anyone else on the boat, we'll throw them off or something.
Perfect.
Unless it's the prince, because I did kind of have a trail going here. I'm pretty sure it's the prince. He had Loom's pants, so unless someone stole Loom's pants from the prince.
Maybe they're just really stealable paints.
Well, either way, I led them
If
here.
someone else stole more of my pants, I will be so furious.
So keep an eye out for him, because hopefully we can get him too.
All right, so the ship is unfettered, but yeah, the anchor is still down.
All right, I'm gonna go try and raise the anchor.
Okay. So you head on over to the anchor, and as you get close, Nezrah, you already hear and you round the corner, and you see the anchor is already being drawn up by this. It's essentially like a spool with a crank on it that's drawing the anchor up. And manning this is an individual you recognize from when you were trying to escape the mortuary the first time. A heavily cowled individual wearing a bunch of scarves is pulling the crank up and pulling the anchor up, and looks up at you, pulls the scarf down, and you can see the face of the prince.
Yay.
Hello, Nezrah. How are you?
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Yes, I thought this was quite exciting. And figured I would climb aboard, and it seemed very important to Fee, even though she interrupted a very, very important business conversation that I was having.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to make it.
Yes. So, where are we going?
That's a very good question. We have a couple different destinations, but I think we're going to an island with a volcano on it.
Excellent. That sounds great to me.
Anyway, and he finally fastens the anchor up top.
I better go say hi to everyone.
And he kind of saunters away.
Perfect.
So, Gil,
Can, most importantly, can you get in the water somehow, or take that, there should be an escape boat rigged to this ship. You can either get in the water or in the boat, but we need Biscuit to come with us.
Yeah, do you have his pot?
I thought you had the pot.
you have it secured to your back.
You have the pot, all right?
I can't reach it.
I spin Can around and I grab the pot real quick and then put it in their hands. All right. I must look throughout this ship to see what bullshit is down beneath. I trust you, Can. Fee, do you want to come with? Or I don't have anything for you to do.
Oh, I thought we were investigating.
Yeah,
That was
let's
going
do
to be
it. We
my
gotta
plan.
see if there's any other people on
Okay,
here.
sure. That was my plan. I was going to investigate because that's what you said. So
Righteous.
Sure.
Let us go.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go below deck to see if there's any other people that we need to abscond from the ship.
Both of you guys give me, or one of you do investigation, the other one can help.
Okay.
I'm going to help, I think.
I have a +1.
Oh.
You're doing it. I'm helping.
I also have a +1, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll roll.
Where the shit
I
is
feel
Nezrah?
rolly.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck. No. Can I help? Just kidding.
Well, if I help, then you roll with advantage.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my God.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, my God. That's not great. No, 10?
Do you have inspiration still?
I do. D6 here.
Do it.
Hot dog. Thank you. Otherwise, 6. Good. 16. Much better.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you guys kind of do a quick scour of the ship, and you guys don't find any other people on board.
All right, phew. Well, now we have a bigger problem. We need to control the ship.
Nezrah, you can see that the ship is slowly floating away from the dock.
Okay, guys, Kashmir made it on the boat.
Passive perception.
13?
No, Gil.
Mine is 19.
And Can? 17, is that your passive?
That is my passive.
Okay, Can and Gil, you guys can hear very faintly, you can hear Nez announce that Kashmir is on the boat.
Well, Fee's gonna be happy.
Right now, Fee's like, huh.
All right. And you said this is a galleon?
Yep, it's a galleon.
Yeah.
All right. So we got sails and shit.
There are sails. There should be a wheel to turn it and stuff.
Okay. I'm going to head back up to the wheel.
Okay.
Is it drifting away from port?
Yeah, it's drifting away from port, but it's drifting away a little bit crookedly. You think that you may have to position the rudders or something in order to get it to not crash into a dock.
All right, I tell Fee, there is an ore deck down here. I think everyone else but me needs to go to the ore deck and try and push it along, and I will drive the wheel on the top of the ship.
Okay, so you want me to be pushing?
I want you to be rowing.
Rowing. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Fee, you're going to head down to the ore level.
Yeah.
All right, and Gil, you're going to run up top.
Yep.
All right, you see that Nezrah is up by the wheel, and he's like, positioning
shit. Oh, God. Okay, back up, buddy. You haven't done this before, have you?
Oh no!
He's like crying.
All right, I got this. There is an ore deck down below. You find Fee. You get on the opposite side of Fee, and you turn that ore, and make sure everyone else is turning ores too.
You see that
Captain.
Keshimir and Loom are both like standing nearby Nez. Do you want us to go down there as well?
Yes, please.
Okay. Have you ever... He like looks at you. I know you've bragged about it, but have you actually captained a ship?
I just wink at him.
That gives me no sense of confidence. But all right. And he runs down the stairs, and Kashmir kind of slinks over and hops over the railing and down and starts running towards there as well.
After I snap to attention and salute Gil, I try to look as cool as Keshimir.
Are you gonna leap over the side?
Yes, I am.
Give me acrobatics.
I love it.
That's a 5.
A 5.
That's a solid 5.
At least it's not a 1.
So you drop 25 feet, Nezrah, very hard, and you are going to take 15 fall damage as you land hard on the deck.
But I think you looked cool.
Yeah, from your perspective, you look great.
Oh, what a badass. First day and he's already leaping over ledges.
Yeah, did Gil see me land?
I don't think so, from the angle.
Okay. So as soon as I land, I have like the dead cat bounce. And then I just go, ah! And then I roll into the doorway and down the steps.
Oh, hey, Nez.
Hi.
We are so fucked, but this is awesome.
And you are down in the like kind of hatch exit for the side ship. You've got your vase, and you can see off in the distance, you can see Biscuit.
Here I go.
It's waving like, hey.
What are you going to do?
Gonna get in the boat and I'm gonna go get Biscuit.
Okay, you're going to get in the boat and go get Biscuit?
Yep.
Okay, give me an
Oh,
athletics.
shit.
Get him, Biscuit.
To boat.
Yeah, to row. It's low DC, but
17.
17. Yeah, you start just booking it right out there towards Biscuit. Rowing.
Imagine like the old Looney Tunes.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, you're flying out there towards Biscuit. The rest of you guys, other than Gil, you guys are down in the ore area. There's only 4 of you, and this is a big-ass ship, so this may be a tall order. You guys want to position... you guys going to position yourselves across from each other?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to need athletic rolls from both of you guys, and then I will roll for the other 2.
I'm going to down Furbolg's strength potion.
Sick.
Nice.
Okay.
Just because I am weak as hell.
All right.
So then my strength score changes to 21 for an hour.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and well, roll athletics, the 21 strength score.
Okay.
You can temporarily change
plus
it.
Yes,
9.
I remember
think.
that. So then 21 here.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to remember it's 10. Ooh, that looks so much better.
Okay, go ahead and give me athletics then.
Okay.
Everyone.
All right. Okay. 17.
Okay.
18.
Okay. And so Loom got a natural 20 after fucking around for so long.
Nice.
He's now
Whoa.
good again.
Loom's
Loom got a
fucking
natural
coming in
20,
clutch.
and the Prince got an 18. So you guys start rowing, and it's hard. But you can slowly feel this ship starting to move. With a lack of crew, it's a little bit easier than it would have been normally. Gil, you see the ship start to pick up speed.
Ah, the sweet evening air of the sea on my face again.
I'm going to need a survival roll from you, Gil, in order to navigate this.
Okay.
I'm so hyped right now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
No, do you have inspiration?
No, but I'm proficient in navigator's tools.
Yeah.
I mean, vehicles water. I don't know if that-
Yeah. There you go. So you can have advantage.
Okay.
Cookie's fortune.
Okay.
Are we going?
14.
Okay. You think you have a fairly good idea of which way you need to position to kind of undo what Nez was doing at first when he was trying to help.
Oh shit, it's been a minute and I'm gonna like spin the wheel as much as I can.
Spin that wheel.
Can you reach Biscuit?
I dip the pot in and scoop him up.
All right, he's in the vase. You gonna start rocketing back to the ship?
Yep.
Okay, you rocket back to the ship. We'll use that same athletic score. You get there, you fasten it. Do you head inside or are you just gonna hang out there?
I head in.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna try to find him.
Okay, you can see Gil up at the top.
I got biscuit.
Excellent. Can you add some magic boost to this ship? Like use your weather powers or some shit? Do something to the sails.
Okay.
Oh, why didn't you tell me before I went downstairs?
Because we need somebody to sail or the boat.
Calm down.
It could have been a guster.
Gil, you were on a ship with both a salt shifter and a zephyrman. You know that Can could either do something to the sails or could do something to the water to assist.
I explained that. Either way, something to push us along.
So you could essentially use shape water if you wanted to climb back down there and try to help that way.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do shape water.
Okay, Can shapes water. You guys start pumping away, and on the rudders, you guys leave the dock and start heading off into the now setting sun, into the sunset, bound for an adventure. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Did it?
Okay.
Yeah, we got out of here.
We are making crimes
And we
happen.
got all our people.
I'm so hyped that we have a ship.
And we've kept our people together. That's good.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want to know who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you at home, Nezrah is 1, Gildebrand's 2, Ophelia is 3, and Kanak is 4. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Does everybody know?
Yeah.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, vote. All right, we've got 2 votes for Fee and 2 votes for Gil. Nezrah, why'd you vote for Fee?
Just dedication to finding Kashmir and just coming in clutch and getting him on the boat.
Nice. Gildebrand, why'd you vote for Fee?
That plus the ingenious attempt at using the potion to buffer strength to make the oaring easier.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Fee, why'd you vote for Gil?
We are on a boat because of Gil. I don't know what we would have done otherwise. So, yeah, worked out well.
Excellent. And Can, why'd you vote for Gil?
For mad hijacking skills.
All right, that means tonight's MVPCs are Gildebrand, Molani, and Ophelia Midori.
Yeah.
Take your 1d6 and use it for some tricks and more theft.
Kicks are for kids.
Kicks are for dicks.
Oh, no.
Well, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. As all of you know, head over to Patreon. Check us out, patreon.com/D20_syndicate. See if there's anything that trips your crossbow and make you consider making us warlocks. Leave a review. Maybe leave a 5-star review. Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, any of those bad boys. We've got a Discord. It's free. Check out the link in the episode description. And of course, as always, we've got our TeePublic with some merch. Now, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I hope children aren't listening.
They are.
Oh, no.
And now they know what 10 from 59 is.
49ers.
Damn it.
We love football.
Math.
Iowa's such a weird place for sports, and especially football.
Yeah.
And,
We got
and
no
I don't know
professional
if,
sports.
I don't know if a lot of people do know that because, we don't have a big football team. So everyone's always warring, mostly between Cowboys, Packers, and fucking Bears.
The Bears, the Packers,
Vikings.
yeah,
Vikings.
and
forget.
weirdly the Cowboys, which I don't
You'll
know
get
why.
Cowboys because everyone in Iowa thinks they're a Cowboy.
Yeah.
I guess you do. You've also got a bunch of Raiders fans as
Yeah,
well.
random
that's true.
Raiders.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Really?
Iowa's just a weird melting pot.
My family has a whole feud going on because my brother really likes Packers and my Tony really likes Vikings. So
And Kyle likes the Seahawks.
How do people decide who they like?
Whatever their parents like.
no,
Not true.
not true in this case. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. They were all over the place, so I don't know. They're always like
I think first of all you have to
bickering.
care about sport.
Yeah, that's
if
the
you care
first
about
step.
sport.
And I'm not there. Nope.
I always preferred teams by their colors and or their iconography.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did when I was a kid. I didn't care about sports, but I was one of those Raiders kids because I liked the color scheme.
And it's a
I
pirate
thought
guy.
the mascot was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I actually don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I almost got into basketball
I've
because I
tried.
was like, Raptors, fuck yeah.
Oh man, me and Michaela got way into basketball last year. Oh, my
and I always
God.
liked the Hornets
Playing
color
or
scheme.
watching?
Watching.
The teal and the purple.
Yeah,
I
that
just
was a
pictured
weird
a
time in our
montage of
lives.
you two like, yeah.
We were like watching
shooting
the final
hoops.
game of the March Madness. We like bought wings and stuff and beer, and we were like, yeah. 'Cause
Fun.
we had our team. We decided we were out drinking, and we spent the entire time at the bar watching this basketball game because they were really good. And then we were like, "Oh my God, they're gonna be in the final game. We better watch it." And then they lost, and then we were mad at them.
So we were into basketball for 2 solid games.
Yes,
Basketball's
But we
like
were
the
way into it.
more fun one to watch, I
It's
think.
pretty fun.
Football is the worst sport to
Well,
watch on
everyone's
earth.
wearing
I don't give
armor
a
and you
fuck.
can't see who it is.
Okay, so first of all, ball is tiny. Second of all, their butts look hilarious, and so I can't. Like my
Look at
attention
their
span
butts,
won't.
Lindsay. You're married.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
look, those are a bunch of beefcakes. I don't blame her.
Why did you sound so Wisconsinite when you said, "I don't blame her"?
Probably the 3 years I lived in Wisconsin.
It's just now setting in.
I cared about that one baseball game with the Cubs.
Oh yeah.
But never
Everybody
yeah.
did.
That's
Never-
a fun one to watch.
That
I like
one baseball game. You fucking.
I think it was
you
a
know what I
World
mean.
Series. The World Series.
We all know.
Oh,
Yeah.
2016.
An
Man,
innocent
yeah.
time.
I like
was living in
baseball.
Minneapolis at the time, and it was just like weirdly chaotic there too. Everybody, I was in a Cubs bar or a Cubs restaurant, didn't realize it. They had the game playing. I was just getting off work. I was hungry, so it was right by my house. Went, sat down, got some food. I was like, man, it's really busy tonight. And then everybody's watching the game, and then they won, and it was like a fucking riot inside there. I'm just like trying to eat my sandwich, and people are like shoving tables around.
Lindsay, weren't we at Red Robin? I think they were.
Oh, we were.
Yeah.
We were. That's true.
It
Yeah.
was exciting.